You know, now with the tragedy, I don't have to move to France. Oh. And I'm pregnant.
That's wonderful news. Oh, I'm so pleased.
I know it's been tough, but I've been dabbling in some stuff.
Pregnant? Your spouse is a woman.
Oh, honey, I know there are ways to do this, Dad. It was been difficult, but I found some imaginatory, magical things that you can see.
Is that what the I in IVS or IVF stands for? Is imaginary? Oh my goodness!
I thought we told you to not dabble in those things that your spouse was dabbling into, Bernice.
Dad, I don't want to move back to France after what you put us through there.
Why put you through that? I give you a better life.
Listen, Dick, she's right. I'm going to speak up for once. Those years in France were the worst years of our lives. I've never been treated more rudely. When I ask for French fries, they look at me like I'm crazy.
I did this for you guys. You said all you wanted was a grandchild.
Who's the father?
Dick, you need to stop. Dear, I'm so happy that you're going to have a baby, and I know that Bernice would be so happy if she could be here with you.
Yeah, but she's not here. I don't know if I want to have a daughter that dabbles in the dark arts of imagination. Here we are, a literal family. We follow the guidelines of science. 1 + 1 = 2.
I can't believe you're doing this. I gave up everything for you. I gave up everything for this child.
I was happy.
I hate you.
What you've done, Dick.
I was.
Police.
I'm glad this last partition's here. I'm glad Bernice is dead.
Police station, meeting with the lieutenant. Come into my office, Alvarez, Tice. Well, good job on monkeying this one up. I heard you guys followed some occult.
Lieutenant, this one's really odd, okay?
You climbed into a tree, Alvarez? I thought we'd been over that.
I did what I had to do, Lou. I did what I had to do. But we got it. I mean, we have evidence. The knife.
Oh, but
There's something you're overlooking.
The fingerprints, I know.
Something else was found near the decedent's body. A banana.
well,
Have you ever heard of a squirrel monkey, gentlemen?
Yeah, they mentioned one.
Small, squirrel-like primates. And they don't like the occult. That's been sitting out next to a dead woman's body for 3 weeks.
Come on. Lieutenant, so you're saying that it was a squirrel monkey, and it has nothing to do with the occult?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it illegal in New York to own a squirrel monkey?
It is. Although, there have been some recent cases of people trying to adopt the squirrel monkey as a child. Apparently, it would go around the rules against having them as a pet.
Wait a second. In those frames, the pictures in the wife's house, I saw one of the pictures was a squirrel monkey.
Yeah, it was something, she said something about her parents, and how they didn't really approve of her relationship.
The Underground Squirrel Monkey Adoption Agency.
Hello, gentlemen. Are you two looking to adopt?
Not today.
That's a shame. I think you make nice parents. Well, what can I do for you?
Look, I was under the impression these things were illegal to own.
That's why we're underground.
Well, I realize we're cops, right?
Well, maybe if I gave you some information that you're looking for about that Madoff case, you'd let this whole thing slide.
Maybe we will.
How will we know?
Maybe you trust us.
All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything I know. It was that wife of hers. She was desperate to have a child. The two of them couldn't figure out how to do it. Then she decided that she wanted to adopt, but Bernice Madoff, she didn't want to adopt. And that's when the wife came to me to try to adopt on the sly. They tried adopting human babies, but no one would have a waiting list less than 5 years. That didn't cut the mustard, see? So she was willing to settle for a spider monkey.
Do you have the profile on the monkey?
Yes, I
thought
do.
you sold squirrel monkeys.
Yes, the code name is Spider Monkey. I told you, we're underground.
It says here this monkey had problems.
Yes, that's right. This monkey did have problems, but it also had abilities. And what's more, I had the feeling that that wife of hers wasn't too keen on Bernice towards the end. Seems they got into a lot of big fights over the adoption process. Well, anyway, at the last minute, Bernice threatened to turn her into the cops if she went and adopted our little mocha monkey. That's the second level code. But the squirrel monkey code is bust.
You said spider monkey.
Gotcha. Anyway, the point is, Bernice ruined her wife's chances of adopting the monkey. That's when I have it on good authority that the wife started practicing deeper and deeper occult rituals.
Why don't we take a drive on the way to go talk to the wife again?
Sounds good.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a monkey, spider, squirrel, mocha, or otherwise?
Look, I understand that adopting a monkey is illegal, but I don't know, man. Some people are desperate enough that they can't have children and they can't adopt children. I mean, I see why they would do it.
You think people should just be allowed to adopt any kind of animal as a child, not a pet?
I think people have a surplus of love in their hearts that they need to dump on something tiny and cute. And you can't really, if you can't really do that, it drives you crazy. I mean, I myself once considered adopting an anteater.
Hey, look, Alvarez, I know you had that trouble with having children, with not having a relationship, so... Right. And it's hard for a single man who works all kind of hours to adopt a child.
Right, they didn't approve. Anyway.
Yeah, but you don't have to go down these strange routes trying to, adopt anteaters or aardvarks or whatnot.
But would you blame me if I did? Right, is what I'm getting at. Maybe this woman has a point. The wife woman.
Lorena?
Lorena.
Who am I to say what people can or cannot adopt? I mean, I didn't know about this whole deep underground occult situation going on with the monkeys and the squirrels. It's all crazy. It's over my head.
Well, because you didn't have to know. You have 2 beautiful baby boys.
All right, here we are.
All right, let's go.
The apartment of Lorraine. Thank you for meeting me. I know I'm just a sperm donor, but I really want to be in this baby's life, you know?
And I want you to be. I absolutely do.
I appreciate that, but Bernice was so against it.
Well,
I'm glad that now that, and not that I'm glad she's dead, of course not, but I'm, silver linings. I'm glad I get a chance here.
and I'm going to use all the help, could use all the help I could get.
And that's why I'm here as your gynecologist.
Thank you for meeting me here. I'm kind of worried since we use some different types of techniques to
Yes, well,
to
that's what I wanted
conceive.
to talk to you about.
Is there something wrong with the baby?
You mentioned some things were unusual. Do you mind elaborating? I assumed this was all, normal.
I'm hearing sounds.
Yes. Are they a strange combination of a... Oh no! And how long is it happening?
Over and over and over again.
Well, I told you that this process was very new and experimental.
Well, what does it mean, doctor? Is the baby going to be okay?
It's hard to know. It's hard even to know if it's going to be a baby. At least the...
Police! Let us in! Lorena! Let us in.
We'll talk.
Detectives.
You're under arrest
What? What?
for the murder of your wife.
Hell! She's pregnant! You can't arrest her!
Right, you're right. You're under arrest. Let's go.
This is an outrage!